Learning Pathways at St Dominic's Catholic Primary School.
Starting at any school is a huge event in a child's life, not only for a child, but also for their parents. When a parent chooses a school, they have made a decision based on where they think their child is going to be accepted, cared for, and where they are going to flourish. It is important to note that when we enroll a child at St Dominic's Catholic Primary School, we also enroll their family.
Welcome stage, preschool, year 1 and year 2.
We call this cohort our welcome stage. Parents choose St Dominic's for a range of reasons, but the main one is that we are Catholic. They want a Catholic education for their child.
Once the child is enrolled, our transition process starts, which is all about getting to know the child and their families. All of this process readies the child and their family for their big day. As a school, we need to make sure we are getting to know each family and making sure that we are checking in.
In the first day at school, our new entrant teachers acknowledge the child's prior learning and then start the more formalised learning that happens in the New Zealand Level 1 curriculum. It is important to know that the tamariki curriculum is also used in this transition period as a bridge to Level 1. As children move from Year 0 to Year 1 to Year 2, teachers focus primarily on two elements. One, that they are making necessary gains against the New Zealand curriculum in reading, writing and maths. And two, that the teachers in our Sienna team are focusing closely at aspects around the key competencies. This element is extremely important.
We believe these aspects are vital to a child's early learning in the welcome stage at St Dominic's. Alongside these aspects, children will also experience their Catholic faith in the form of prayers, attending Mass, and our school's Catholic culture. Our Sienna teachers truly are what we say is being the face of Christ to our children.
Love stage, year 3 to year 4.
As children move out of our welcome stage, they enter into the stage we call loved. At this Year 3 and 4 stage, as a collective staff, we know in depth how these children learn and their personalities. It is at this stage that competencies like relating to others, self-management, and participating and contributing to a group become extremely important.
Go.
It is at this love stage that children move into having more voice around their learning. The basics of reading, writing, and maths are focused on. We also can get a better understanding of where individual gaps are and where we need to go next.
In readings, children move from a learning to read stage into a reading to learn approach. They now have the basic skills and understanding to see themselves as learners, and can use those skills as we open up the Level 2 curriculum to them. Building confidence and independence are key learning areas in Year 3 and Year 4.
At the love stage, the school's expectations on following the school values and showing Christ's love becomes more apparent. As a staff, we talk openly to the children about each person being the light of Christ, and how we can either diminish this or make it brighter by the actions we take and the decisions we make.
It is this love stage of Year 3 and 4 the children's faith starts to develop into a more family-orientated approach. They value family and what this collective understanding about faith brings. Bible stories are still very important here, and often teachers will use these to support the children's learning in the classroom.
After school, we unpack the Mass with the children, and this is very important for this age group of children as they are at the faith stage, where they want to know more, and many questions are asked and answered here.
Inspired Stage, Year 5 and Year 6.
By now, the children would 4 years at St. Dominic's Catholic Primary School, and they know in depth how our school works and the culture of our place. The last 2 years at school are about making sure they have all the criteria set out in our Year 6 graduate profile. This profile sets in place what is that our community wants for our Year 6 leavers. Leadership is a main factor for the Inspired Stage. There are many opportunities where children can step up and stay on a range of leadership opportunities that the school offers.
As a school, we rely on the Year 5 and 6 students to create and maintain the school's culture and expectations. Children learn through role modelling from the way they dress, the way their actions are for strong values, and the way they maintain our school's special character. They monarchy all the other children in the school.
Staff collectivity see our role as getting them ready for Year 7 and all that this means. We ask the Year 5 and 6s to take responsibility for their actions and to step up to become independent learners.
Throughout a child's time at St. Dominic's Catholic Primary School, they experience a rich, diverse culture base. All cultures are welcomed and encouraged, and we see this as one of the school's assets.
Our classrooms are named after the fruits of the Holy Spirit. We encourage each class to take on the essence of their classroom's name, and along with being a little bit of fun for the children, it again highlights to them and our parent body the reason for our school and the importance we place on our Catholic special character.
From the moment the children arrive at the welcome stage, right through until they leave our school at the Inspired Stage, the children and the parent body are encouraged and celebrated for using Te Reo. Over the past 3 years, we have tried to develop the use of Te Reo across the school for all levels: the staff, the parents, the children, and the Board of Trustees.
Our curriculum is grounded on a New Zealand curriculum. However, over the years, we've developed a more local curriculum and have tried to incorporate more local dimensions to what we teach. This makes more sense to children as they are able to see and experience the learning in context and with more understanding.
Encompassed in the day-to-day activities and school calendar, we have a strong parent co-op group and a board of trustees that focus on the children and their well-being at all times. This is also the case for the school's pastoral care team to support and care for families in the background.
At St. Dominic's Catholic Primary School, we firmly believe in the concept of collective responsibilities. Each staff member plays their part in developing and building on not only the child's academic progress, but also the faith and personal sense of self-worth. We believe each child is made of an image of God, and it is because of this that every child is loved and cared for. The pathway supports and gives grounding to the Year 6 graduate profile. It is the children's steps through the school that enable them to meet the expectations of our profile. Learning is not a race, rather a journey, and it is this journey that is grounded in Catholic faith that will ready our children for Year 7.